Welcome to this Ryan Rose Podcast, YouTube exclusive. And guys, we are joined by the voice, the one, the only, Mr. Cheyenne Ortiz. Cheyenne, how you doing tonight?
Not too bad. How are you, John?
Doing very good. And you got a busy couple of weeks ahead of you, my friend. And we're going to get going with what's happening on Saturday over at the Mecca. Oh, no, not Saturday. Sunday. I apologize. Sunday.
This Saturday, I'm going to be in Roselle Park for NEW, the rebranded New Evolution Wrestling under new management, new leadership. That's this Saturday. And then this Sunday, I will be at the Mecca, in the words of Shane Fair, for the BCW faithful for Summer on Smash, a tribute to Mama Pan.
So let me ask you this. With how big this event is, how important is this event for you, being that you basically have worked with AJ since the start of BCW?
Well, it's very important for me because I have not been with AJ since the start of BCW. However, I've been friends with AJ since my second year in the business. AJ was probably one of my first real friends in the wrestling business. He's one of my best friends, and because of the experience I've had doing the Hero Celebration shows for my home fed, Ace Pro Wrestling, the folks that train me, Mike Morgan, William Wyeth, and of course Mike Morgan Jr. I've done 6 of those, maybe 7 of the Hero Celebration shows. So I know what it's like when you have to be on a show dedicated to someone. And all I want to do is deliver for my friend in the name of his mom, because even though it was brief, I got to meet Mama Pan a couple times, and she was a massive wrestling fan and exceptional help. I met AJ and his mom back at the Fibro Wrestling shows all the way back in 2015 back in Brooklyn. So it's been a long time, and I really want to do my friend and his mom justice.
Well, and again, it's gonna be a great show. Is there one match in particular on that show that you're looking forward to the most?
Well, I tell you that's really tough to say because it's such a loaded card. We have the Queen of the North finals that are being expedited specifically for the Mama Pan show, right? And then you've got Darius Carter having his title defense, who everybody knows I'm one of Darius Carter's biggest fans. Having said that, Mike Law versus Anthony Gangone is a big deal for me as a broadcaster, and it's very possible they steal the show.
And I could definitely see that. I think that's one match. I think you also have Vicious Vicky, who's in action as well. She's defending her title. It's going to be a great show. Guys, if you have the opportunity, definitely come out to Ridgefield Park, 106 Bergen Avenue. Get your tickets. It's going to be a fantastic show. Anthony Cole and BCW always puts on fantastic shows. But I want to keep things moving here because a couple of days ago it was announced that you are now joining ISPW as well.
That's right.
How did that come to fruition?
Well, Independent Sergeant Pro Wrestling has been around for such a long time. Great, rich history in doing. Everybody says they do, supercars or whatever. ISPW has mastered the genre. They've been around for quite a long time. The names of people that Tommy Fierro's had is incredible. I had the privilege of meeting Tommy Fierro at the Mecca. He came by a show that I was on. I introduced myself, and we just started talking wrestling. And he offered me the opportunity to be there on July the 7th at St. Joseph Church in Milford, and I can't wait to be there. It's going to be a blast. I'm a big fan of the product. I know a lot of the guys on the roster, so I'm really looking forward to seeing some old faces and helping facilitate those stories, including the dog collar match in the main event.
Which is the match I was about to get to, because, guys, in that show that Cheyenne is talking about, the main event is going to be Rick Recon, who's your current ISPW World Heavyweight Champion, taking on Bull James, who's, I guess you could say, one of his biggest rivals right now.
And Rick Recon's going to have for Busted Open Wrestling, Dave LaGreca is going to be in his corner, Maven in Bull James's corner.
Yes, and folks, ISPW is one company you do not want to sleep on. ISPW is one company that puts on fantastic shows. But that's not the only stuff you have coming up in the next couple of weeks. I know in August, you have Wrestle Bash coming up.
Wrestle Bash, that's right. That's going to be in August on a Sunday, I believe, August 20th. Yes. I've had a great relationship with the Asylum Wrestling Store since about 2018, 2019, going back to they're the pioneers for the live meet and greets, for the virtual meet and greets during the pandemic. And I've had a fantastic relationship with all those guys, David Gold, Nick Francis, Mandy, Archie, Rocky Turner, the whole team. And they really put on a great convention. It's kind of like the big event meets Oh gosh, what's the other big one that I go to usually over by Cherry Hill sometimes? Anyway, Legends of the Ring. It's kind of like those two come together because Asylum offers experiences like you get to wear the Road Warriors gear and all that stuff like that, similar to what Legends of the Ring provides. And then you're getting the absolute best customer service and meet and greets, similar to what Big Event provides. DDP is going to be there, Devon Dudley, a lot of the AEW talent, a lot of top indie talent. It's going to be quite a time.
Now, obviously, I was at the first one. They had the first one last year. For somebody who may not, if you somebody who's watched this and never heard of Wrestle Bash, but they've heard of the other events, what would make this event different?
Well, what makes this different, if I'm being honest, is the professionalism. Mm-hmm. The Wrestle Bash staff are the only people that come close to Big Event in professionally running a convention. Mm-hmm. It's a great venue, great staff, great team of people. They give out maps so that you can see everybody you're going to meet and know where they are. You get collectibles just for buying a ticket online in advance. They're excellent. It's an experience. Customer service is an experience, and Wrestle Bash, the staff there has kind of mastered it.
And guys, definitely, if you want to get your tickets go to the Asylum Store's website. All that will be in the description below of this video. And folks, this is not an event you're going to want to miss. Last question I have at Wrestle Bash before I let you go. Is there one person who's going to be there that you're looking forward to meeting or that you haven't seen in a while and reacquainting yourself with? Let me put it that way.
So besides the staff at Wrestle Bash, who I love, this is going to be an obscure pick, but I'm really looking forward to seeing Brett Azar, who played the Iron Sheik on Young Rock. Fantastic human being, fantastic artist, actor, and just a workhorse. And him and his wife have always been so nice to me when I see them at conventions. They are, in fact, the number one people that I can't wait to see.
Yep. And guys,
no disrespect to DDP and Devon Dudley, but Brett's my boy.
And guys, it's an event you're not going to want to miss. It's also very reasonable prices. And also, folks, it is in August, but it's also going to be AC. So you can't.
That's right. That's right. It's an indoor event. There's going to be parking. There's going to be air conditioning. There's going to be lots of fun.
And guys, that's all wrestling is all fun. But again, Cheyenne, I appreciate you hopping on with us tonight. I appreciate it a lot. Before we let you go, do you have any events you like to promote that are coming up, and where can people find you on social media?
You can catch me this weekend doing the reborn NEW this coming Saturday in Roselle Park. This coming Sunday, BCW Summer on Smash, a tribute to Mama Pan. That's going to be at the Mecca in Ridgefield Park. July 7th, I'm going to be with ISPW Wrestling in Milford, and then you're going to catch me July the 14th for ECBW Adrenaline tapings back at the Mecca. Of course, you can catch me on all social media platforms, linktree.com/Cheyenne the Voice.
Now, guys, I will say this right now. We always say that there's a Mount Rushmore of ring announcers, but there's also a Mount Rushmore, in my opinion, of commentators when it comes to the indie wrestling scene. And, guys, the guy who's on with us right now is the Gordon Soley. He's the Jim Ross when it comes to commentating on the independent scene.
That's very, very nice of you. I just try to do my job to the best of my abilities. I'm very thankful. I'm very thankful for the excellent training I got at the Ace Pro Wrestling Academy when they were around, and with Mike, his son, and Will. And no opportunity I've gotten doesn't come without their training. And I'm just trying to tell the stories the best I can.
And that's all you can do. But again, Cheyenne, thank you so much for hopping on. Again, congratulations on getting the ISPW position. I'm very proud of you, and I can't wait to see you this Sunday for BCW.
I very much look forward to it. We'll see you then.
See you then. Again, guys, for Cheyenne, I'm John. This has been Around the Ropes, YouTube exclusive. Catch you guys on the next one.